let's get right to the latest headlines on coronavirus because there are a lot.
All New York City schools shutting down starting tomorrow. The mayor called it a painful decision, but the right one to protect students, families, and staff.
Now, the mayor also announced 5 people have now died from the virus here in New York City, and that brings the number of deaths in the state to 6. There are 729 coronavirus cases in New York. New Jersey has 98, Connecticut 26.
Developments have been coming in every hour, and our team is covering them for you. News 4's Ida Siegal starts us off with the big announcement from Mayor de Blasio. Ida?
Yep, that's right, Gilma and Adam. The mayor had been facing pressure all week to close the schools. Today, it came to a head with the numbers rising, most other school districts closing, and most children and parents saying they didn't have other child care options. And now the UFT with threatening legal action, the mayor had to make a decision, and now parents are left to make decisions about child care and home learning in the age of a global pandemic. With clear agony in his voice, the mayor made the stunning but not necessarily surprising announcement.
As of tomorrow, our public schools will be closed. In other words, to all parents who are hearing this now, there is no school tomorrow, and we will be suspending our public schools until after the spring vacation. With
a tentative return date of April 20th. That means 1 million public school students will not set foot in their school buildings for more than a month, possibly longer.
We may actually have to go out for the whole school year, which is just extraordinarily painful for our kids, for our parents, for our educators, for so many people.
We are extremely happy. We definitely feel that this came a bit late. We think this should have happened weeks ago.
Parents were shocked tonight, but also set at ease at schools like PS 306 in Woodhaven, where a school safety agent tested positive, and where hundreds of parents and students fear they have already been exposed.
I feel way better because at the end of the day, our safety is the main priority.
The mayor and chancellor outlined a rough plan for the road ahead. First, everyone switches to remote learning. Hundreds of thousands of students will be issued laptops to facilitate online classwork. There will be a grab-and-go breakfast and lunch schedule at select schools, and some school buildings will be designated learning centers, one in each borough where healthcare workers and first responders can send their children so they continue to go to work.
It belies any logic to say it will be the same thing as a student in a classroom with a teacher. But I have tremendous faith in the teachers of New York City.
The list of potential problems is long.
There is parents that they cannot call out of work because we cannot.
It is a little alarming because how the kids are going to be able to complete the work that's coming. Plus, if the parents do not understand the homework, who they going to reach out?
But they hope at the very least this means their children will be safe. Maya, what do you think about school closing?
I'm sad and happy because I don't get to see my friends, but I do get to stay home.
Now, the children on board to make it work. The chancellor said tomorrow should be treated like a snow day, and then later in the week, teachers will report to school to learn how to do distance learning, and then distance learning officially begins next Monday. Reporting live from Woodhaven, Ida Siegal, News 4, New York.
Okay, everyone feeling the impacts. Ida, thank you. And just hours ago, the CDC releasing new guidelines urging everyone to cancel events with more than 50 people to slow the spread of the coronavirus. And moments ago, the mayor inched closer to a possible citywide shutdown of restaurants and bars. News 4's Andrew Siff on the east side now with these new rules set to take effect, Andrew.
That's right, Adam. He made it official, the mayor, with a proclamation that effective 9 a.m. on Tuesday, all bars across the city of New York will be closed unless they serve food, and even in that case, it's takeout only.
I get that we need to be safe, and I don't want to spread the virus.
Janelle Smith is a bartender who's among thousands of employees at New York City night spots about to be out of work.
I'm very nervous, and I don't know what's going to happen, and I just am.
You're nervous about your job?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know financially how I'm going to pay my bills.
The great uncertainty as the city tries an even more aggressive posture to try and slow the spread of novel coronavirus. No more elective surgery at city hospitals. The Queensborough president election this month canceled. The critical health challenge, many New Yorkers keep going out and not keeping their distance.
We're going to dinner now. But again, I don't think the cases that we have right now are really accurate for the city.
But cases have gone up tenfold the past week, and the mayor predicts more than 1,000 cases this week. Now the CDC has recommended no gatherings of 50 or more people the next 8 weeks. That means bye-bye St. Patrick's Day for pubs like Jameson's on 2nd Avenue, where tonight bartender Eric Gardner got the message.
If that means closing down, unfortunately, we have to do what's best before it spreads.
Mayor de Blasio, near the end of a deadly serious news conference, tried to lighten the mood.
If you love your neighborhood bar, go there now, under 50% occupancy, because we don't know what the future holds.
The mayor then adding,
I know we're in a crisis, but I'm still a human being. It was my way of saying I cannot guarantee if bars and restaurants are still going to be open in a few days. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, the mayor making that remark around 6:30 p.m. and just a couple of hours later, he made it official. All the bars are closing by Tuesday, 9 a.m. And just consider the Irish pubs like the ones behind me here. St. Patrick's Day is typically their busiest night of the whole year. They'll now be closed. So many of them wondering how to make ends meet. We're live on the east side. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.